But I'm pulling my rank. This guy came. Well, this is Zane. Why can't I'm just pulling a blank. I know I'm close. Vane. Came all the way from Indiana to be in Beacon. Used to be a regular reader here, so please put your hands together for Vane. You knew it yesterday. I did. I'm like,
same thing. I'm getting old.
anywhere you want. We go in the center and. That one's not on yet. But, no. Same. And I just moved the center one.
Okay, this is a testing. Arresting testing. Less testing. All right, here we are. I moved away from Beacon 3 years ago. 5 years ago, I went to my 50th high school class reunion, and it's in Indiana, Connersville, Indiana, and I hung out with some people there, got to know them, I got to reacquaint myself again. Hadn't been back since I graduated high school, and so in that party, I met a woman, and you know, it's always a woman. And that's part of what my poetry is about. This woman, we started commuting back and forth between Beacon and Connersville, and she intrigued me, and I intrigued her, I guess. So I moved back to Indiana 3 years ago, and I asked her to marry me. So we're engaged. We're going to be married in 2046. That's our 100th birthdays. We just, you know, it's one of those things. So, anyway, I really appreciate Thomas putting me up. I'm going to a birthday party for Connie Hogarth. It's a preliminary one. There's just 5 people going for a dinner at the Riverview. And anyway, so I wanted to read some poems, and one of which I wrote about Beacon 5 or 6 years ago. Oh, Vane, where are you? I'm so sorry, but that's that. Okay, it's called I Took a Walk Today. And I don't know, I took a walk many days here, and I love walking up and down Main Street. And that's what I did right when I got back, last Friday. I started walking and seeing the people I knew, walking in the stores, and I had a good time. Anyway, I took a walk today. I took a walk today down by the falls in sunshine along the railroad. I tight-roped the tracks and timed the ties to step along the day. I took a walk today by my magnificent river under full moon and stars. I reasoned an excuse for tides, for bridges, ferries, docks, and parks. I took a walk today to open up my spirit, to give me time. Time to fly, time to recognize my ignorance. Time to open up myself to all my possibilities. Time to stop thinking of them and every detail in between. I love where I am because it's where I am. I love to watch, to look, to have this earth around me. I love to walk in sunshine, rain, fog, and storm. I love to be with those I love. I love to challenge myself, and I love to be happy when I'm finished, even though I failed. I took a walk today, and the sun shone down, the earth shone up, and I shone in between, all one. Here's a poem I wrote 50 years ago, more or less. It's called Aftermath of Memory, The Lovers. And I was in college, so there's a little bit of accent in here because of the Chaucer and the gang. So here we go. Birds goes loosely winging through air silent rain, feather glide motion, gentle ocean, rain little sand drops. In dawn calm breathing rhythm mist, or wee wet skin-foot walking soft beach, hand in hand, the birds goes. Leaves blows, soft piano key playing, wind fingers strum tuneful lush music, smiling summer shady forest down, breath of lovers breathing. When dark come warming naked to kiss, close lying open, wet and touching, we watch stars back through black patches the leaves blows. Love knows, nuzzle open flowing, closeness gentle, warm in whispered kissing moistness, candid hands, possessive lips, and passion heaving passive to the rugged bodies now arose with petals, liquored wetness, swollen hot to one, the other melded madly to and gathered, naked, lovely, soaking, bursting inside one another, one eternal molten ecstasy only love knows. Another thing I like to look at is all the little metaphors we have out there that relate to the things inside us. And I love dance, ballet, modern, whatever. And I like to dance on the floor too. I wrote this dancer because I fell in love with somebody who was a dancer. Rare fortune to witness the wonder of a pair of vultures cleaning bones of a dead fox on rocks in deep wood, finding themselves discovered under the gaze of the dogs and I. As we approach the cliff, they rise in silence, absolute with the fundamental sacred beauty of their powers, to float effortlessly up and above, to wait for us to pass with no sense of their wondrous beauty, their performance, as much as the remains of the fox. We're simply a witness to their innocent, inevitable being. Your beauty fills me with wonder and desire. Without performance, your every move, the dance. The dance, your inevitable being. Touch me, dance, and let me trust you. Music. Sacred dance extempore, I dare recall my strength, possessed to embrace your fair, swooping arc, unbound, unbroke, rebound to balance perfect time to perfect end, a dance woven into life. At the window in the street, as I breathe, sudden dreams, electric shudder, chakric aisles, shiver neck, envelop heart, coarse current while, to wake desire, remembrance, embodied vision, aftershock, we dance. I took a walk today. Another one. Let's see. Where is it here? That same person, many years later, I went down to New York to a conference of poets reading their poetry, old men like me, everybody sharing their wondrous things. It's called Alexander Technique. Walked past by your place today, in the neighborhood, you know, scouting poetry at a bum academic show, score of miserable poets' ego. I looked up at your gently glowing windows, in whose light you work and share your art, expecting nothing. At the outdoor market once, expecting street domestic garb, I couldn't find you. But then your beauty wrapped in glamorous dress and elegant style shone out, not of vanity, but of care. One evening, that night, in that light, I witnessed artistic being amongst those who share your practice, who shared their talent, music, movement, and delighted in your voice. We kissed to a soft romance several evenings there, chatted, shared, explored, even learned to float a perfect soft-boiled egg on water. Respectful, admiring, and parting, each to dream alone. One evening, I saw you wave goodnight from that perfect window light and blew you a kiss, not desiring or expecting it would be my last. And seventh wave. This is, if you look at the ocean, the rumor is that the seventh wave is the biggest one. Stunned, not swept off my feet, my feeling inadequate somehow absorbs the love that comes to break warm and around and then within me. It's not a constant burning heat, not lapping sweet nor massive crest tsunami. But like the rhythm of the seventh wave, almost inevitable, it breaks, and more than expectation, more than passing, overwhelms. This one is about losing it. Vacuum. Word game. If nothing exists, show it to me. It's 1960s, not 1960s, and so on. I'm going to go through a couple of those. W is in a vacuum. We are in a vacuum. W is not. Is anybody out there? I don't think we abhor nothing. Is nothing a vacuum? A vacuum contains nothing. Nothing is a vacuum. Nature abhors a vacuum. Nature abhors nothing. No, I don't remember that. There's nothing in nature that nature abhors because nature can abhor nothing. So nature abhors nothing, least of all a vacuum. Nature cannot abhor nothing because nature can abhor nothing. If nature is everything, then everything is natural. Nature contains nothing, so nothing is natural. Nature does not contain everything if it does not contain itself. Nature contains nothing, itself, and everything else. Final exam, vacuum. Are the two of us empty? Does dead always come after death, or is there just dead? There are dead things in nature, there are dead things in me. And you? Does dead end and not alive begin? Limestone, dead. Gold, dead. Nothing, dead. Us, dead. Nothing's natural, everything is natural. Nothing is unnatural. Show me us, show me nothing. Show me everything unnatural. Where does a vacuum end? Okay, I got billions more, but on that I'll read it. Thank you, Tom.
Thank you.
I'm working on
Vane Lashua. Lashua. I'm pretty close. Lashua. Let's hear it for Vane Lashua. Next up we have Mr. T. Is it Mr. T first?